Hi guys, welcome back to Fun Origami Kit. So today I'm going to show you how to fold a 4-square flasher. So it's basically the easy flasher which I taught in my first video about 4 times there. Just to note, this is a bit harder than my other videos I taught. It's around maybe like medium and higher. So I'm going to use a printer sheet of paper cut into square. But if you want to use 6-inch square Origami, you can, but the paper is really soft, so it won't work too much, and it's small. 4-inch would definitely not work unless you're making my first video. So first, we're gonna start by folding in half, okay, like this, not diagonal. But I already have a diagonal fold because I folded this part when I needed to make a square. Okay, so now fold this edge to the middle. Make sure to crease sharply and make precise folds. If I tell you to only pinch like the middle or the sides, don't crease it so sharply, okay? Now I'm gonna turn here and fold this edge here. Okay, so now I'm gonna fold this edge to the top. The edge or whatever you want to call it. Make sure the lines nicely and make the crease. I'm going to turn here. Okay, so now you're going to turn over and fold this edge to the middle. Turn over and fold here. So now we've got an 8x8. So not an 8x8, but I got an 8x8 grid on one side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So next we're gonna fold the mountain fold. So these are mountains and these parts are valleys. So sure it gets a little more easy, but it's not more easy, it's still a bit complex. But okay, so I'm gonna take this mountain fold and you're gonna see this valley fold. We're gonna fold the mountain to the valley. So now it's not really a mountain, and if you turn over, you'll see it gets smaller. Okay. Now I'm gonna take this mountain and fold it to this valley. This is a bit fun, not really, but I'm gonna keep repeating that. Okay, so now for this one, since there's no valley, I'm not gonna fold it. Okay, so now I'm gonna fold this edge to this this one that used to be a mountain. So try your best, because this is not really an easy model. So now I'm gonna fold this but 2 squares up. So not 1 but 2. So it's like this. Now I'm going to see we have 2 of these, and I'm going to fold this part down. Okay, so now I'm going to see now I'm going to fold 2 up again. So now that the lines are dead edge, and now crease it. And keep repeating that step. Okay, so now I'm going to fold 2 up, but for this one, there's no real mark, so estimate it. You want your flasher to be more like diagonal, then fold bigger, but I want it to be more original, so I'm gonna just fold like this. Right. And you want to make it just fold a bit on top, but original is you're just gonna line everything. I'm gonna turn over, fold this edge, you should already have a crease mark, and fold once more. So now we should have like a 16x16 grid. All the creases won't be perfect. It's really hard to make it perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now we're gonna turn here like this, so all the creases are facing toward you, and we're gonna repeat that step, all of these steps again. When you use 16 Origami, it will get way super soft. I tried it once, a 6-inch square, but it barely worked. It worked, but it got so soft that it could, like, the paper ripped a bit. So if you use 2 squares of Komi and tape them together, that'll be good, but the flasher won't flash as well as if you use printer paper. And already this is not a basic flasher, but still, it's a really cool flasher. I'm gonna put this edge here. Just keep repeating this process. This should be quite easy if you know how to fold it from my second video, which was 16 by 16. And yeah, if you want to find an easier flasher, start my first video, then go to the turbo flasher. Don't move to the 16 by 16 yet. Then after you can move to 16 by 16, and if you know how to do that, you can move to this one. So now just keep repeat that step here. And already the printer paper, it gets a bit soft, but it's still quite thick and it's fun to flash. 8 by 8. See? So now the mountains and the valleys. This is good to practice your creasing skills. This is a good flasher, but if you want to really practice your creasing skills well and have an easier model to fold, you should just stick with my second video, first video, or my, I don't remember, 10th video? I'm not sure. So now I'm going to put here. It's gonna be a medium long video compared to Jeremy Schaefer's, because yeah, Jeremy Schaefer's videos can be up to like 1 hour, but more than that. But my videos are nice and short, kind of. Sometimes they're long, like my second video is quite long, and the other flash. Most of my flasher videos are like the longest videos, and yeah. So this is quite nice to look at. It's a 16 by 16 grid. Okay, so now here it gets a bit tricky. So gonna turn diagonally like this. Okay. So gonna see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna I'm gonna draw it out so it's a bit easier and do it on all the axes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th one. Draw the box. You don't need to draw on the others. Okay, so now it's like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I already know that the next one is this square because from the other X. But I'm trying to make my tutorials as simple as it can be so you can follow along and learn it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now the first step is to crease the edges. So first on this valley fold, we're gonna start this square. So first we're gonna fold like this. Like now we're gonna fold on this one. That should be a mountain fold. Now on this square you'll see there's a mountain fold. This crease is gonna help with this one, then this one, and it's gonna make it easier, I guess. So yeah, just don't focus on the others, focus on getting one flasher right. Now I'm gonna fold this edge so that it lands with this one. Just try to fold one first because it's gonna get quite hard after this. Okay, so we've got a base for like 1. Now we need to do that 4 more times. So let's start with this one. Gonna fold on this valley. Kinda keep repeating it. Yeah. And now I'm gonna fold here. There are more mountains already because we did 1, and the rest are valleys because we already recreased on the fold. Okay. So we've done it on 2 sides. Now if you can already do this, you're a very decent origamist. If you can do this, but still, it's pretty hard. And not all of the sides will be equal. Now I'm going to fold on this edge. Or this edge. Yeah, this edge because you want it to wrap around some of the edges more. And sometimes you just want it to be simple. And one more edge, which is, I guess, this edge. for this, just for this part. Okay. Now, if you see any white on the axis, I mean not in the center, but on the lines you drew, there's something wrong. Okay, so now undo this and fold this part. On this part, okay. And this edge, you can see it's a bit bumpy, but still fold it. Okay. So now, as you can see, it looks pretty cool, right? And it's not flashy yet because it won't flash a bit. There's no. Okay, so I'm gonna start working on the edges, and I'm gonna work on the rest of them, and the outside parts. I mean the corners, and then the edges. Then I'm gonna work on the middle part. Okay, so now for this part, you're gonna find the part that's outside. So it's gonna be this crease. It'll be a bit hard to see, so I'm going to help you draw it out. I'm trying to make my tutorials as easy as possible for you to learn. Okay, so we're going to draw this part out, and now if you can't see, this is it's not a mountain or valley because it's on a diagonal axis. So all these are mountains. I'm gonna fold this part, but this part is a valley. So first turn it over and pinch this part. Now I'm gonna make the rest of the creases. Okay. And now you'll see there's one more excess flap that'll make the flasher too thick. So I'm gonna fold this up. So now it's like a triangle and squash. Okay. So we've got one corner done. Pretty cool now, right? Looks like, yeah, but still not a flasher. Okay, so we're gonna work on the other axis, just like this, and fold on this edge. Okay, so we've got two corners done, which is basically half. As you'll see, it gets a bit like condensed or like thick, which is completely normal. If you need to go back a step, pause the video. So next, these parts are a bit harder to see because you make these axes, so it'll get hard. So now I'm gonna fold this. That's a mountain, so that should be easy. But this is a valley, so we need to practice decreasing. So turn over and make this part a valley, and now we're going to decrease it and make it a mountain. Okay, so now I'm going to paint on these two. Okay, and that's going to be a mountain, and the dots are valleys. And fold this up again. And one more corner to go. Practice decreasing this flap. It's pretty fun. Okay, now as you can see, it might look like a head if you have if you want, it can be a flasher hat. I might make a tutorial on that soon. But that's going to take way too long, so I might do several parts, like part 1, part 2, and 3, because it takes around maybe 2 hours to make a flasher hat on average. Okay, so now it'll look a lot better. I'm gonna practice the middle. So if you're wondering how we do that, because these parts, we need to separate them. No, we're actually gonna do one fold on this side, the other fold on this side, but this part is small, so we're gonna make multiple